playground.
Hooray!
We made it through another year. Well, almost. There is still a couple of days left of 2022, but this is the Outcast podcast. We have a black man, a white man, and a brown man all here, to talk life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and all things awesome. We'll start with Memphis on air. Is that Memphis or is that MF Memphis? And
This is MF Memphis today.
MF Memphis, and do you plan on wearing that silly mask the whole show?
Oh, that's not very nice, Gentry. That is MF Doom.
I do.
I
Okay.
thought
shame
Jehovah's
on you.
Witness didn't celebrate Halloween.
We're not Jehovah's Witnesses. Damn it.
Damn it.
We've also got Remo Jesus,
What's up?
who's here. What's up, Remo? Always good for an insult. How are you, buddy?
I was just asking the question because never mind. How you guys doing?
Lima
Merry
beans.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
brother.
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah
Merry
as
Christmas.
well.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
Hanukkah,
holidays.
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa.
To everybody.
Yeah.
Happy
and
holidays.
everything that's outside
Yom
of
Kippur is not this time of the year, but I hear from the Jewish community that that's a bigger day for them.
It is.
Than Rosh Hashanah is the big one.
It is.
That Hanukkah, some Jewish people they feel like, that's just the Christian way of, saying Merry Christmas to us. They would rather you say Happy Rosh Hashanah when that comes around. Just a tidbit from my Jewish friends. But anywho, happy holidays. We also got Tomcat. Nice.
Yeah,
I like
what's going
that.
on there,
I like
Gentry?
that hat, Tomcat.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Very festive.
Yeah, it's been a pretty
I
good
fucking
year.
got it off an elf I saw outside. I kicked his fucking ass and I took this fucking hat.
All that aggression.
He must have been brown.
Yeah, I took his
What's
fucking
going on
presents.
with
He was
all
on his
that?
way. I don't know if
Been
he's
a
coming here
bully
or
right
not,
now.
but
You were doing good all year. Now
Son
you're
of
just
a-
starting to be a bully. What's going
Merry
on?
Christmas. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's quite different from your all-white one.
This-
What, hat?
He said it.
Why does everybody always think that Tomcat's racist?
I think it's an ongoing joke because I'm the white person,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
only
yeah.
white people can be racist. You
It's true,
You know that,
yes.
Gentry.
How is that possible? I
Because
think
you guys
racism
hold
has
all
to
the
come in
power.
all form.
No, we
no,
can be
you can
prejudiced.
you can be prejudiced.
We can
What do
be
you mean?
prejudiced.
So,
You
like,
guys
kind of like
hold all the
He-Man,
power.
we have the power.
What does that mean when you say that?
Well, I
You
mean,
hold all the
like,
power.
legislatively and just historically, white people have run this country. So
have the power.
theoretically, it's and I'm sure when that particular theory of racism comes into play, they're speaking by and large, the racism that happens in like
our
legislation and things of that nature, like.
But is that true, though,
Obviously,
do you think?
somebody just not liking somebody else because of their race.
It's
That's
universal.
prejudice.
That's
That's
universal,
being
isn't it?
prejudice. Yeah,
That happens at
that's
all
being
races, isn't it?
prejudice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think just by definition, if that is a definition as I understand it, somebody who doesn't have or own anything can really be racist against somebody else. They can be, prejudiced
Prejudice.
and be offensive and, bigoted and all that other stuff. But I think the way I understand it, that means, more like, bigger money type.
Okay, so
legislation.
you're
and
saying
things of
that
nature.
racist means if you have the wheels to turn them
The
against
power.
someone else.
Right, and
That
use
is
it like
racism.
legislation. You know what I'm saying? How, some, like, for instance, a lot of people believe that, back in the 80s when they were making drug laws, cocaine you would get a year, crack you would get 20.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
By and large,
I don't
crack
know.
cocaine
I don't really
was
know what
sold
you're saying.
in like minority
You
communities,
don't- what do you not know,
lower
Gentry?
income communities, and that being said, like, that's not to say there aren't white people in lower income communities. It's just by and large, that's, I guess, the stereotypical way to look at it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Sure.
All right. Well, I know we wanted to try to keep the show positive.
Yeah. Well, no, that is. I mean, it's
I thought
just
it was-
shedding light on information. I don't think
You
that
know
was
what? If you guys want
negative.
to talk negative, that's fine. We can talk negative.
All right, let's do it.
Oh,
How about
no.
you Christmas?
Oh,
How about we
no.
talk
Did on
about all the
purpose.
Way
people
to
that?
torpedo
How about
the
we just talk
show.
about all the people that died in the last year?
I think that's great.
It's more of an honor them. It's the end of the year. These people are no longer with us in human form, but they are definitely here in spirit. We'll go back to January. This guy died on January the 1st.
Who was that?
Started the year off dead. That's Dan Reeves. I don't know. You have to be a sports fan probably
Yeah,
to
the
know
coach.
who Dan Reeves was.
Was it Giants?
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl as a player with the Cowboys, and he also won as a coach with the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh yeah.
And then
They won a Super Bowl?
Sidney Poitier also passed away
right. I
remember
in
that.
2022. This was a big one for me. Bob Saget. We lost.
Yeah,
Yes.
The
That
actor
was
and
really
comedian
weird
Bob
because
Saget.
he just like fell backwards or whatever in his hotel room, hit his head on the hotel room floor on the carpet or something, but it didn't go to the doctor and then went to sleep and then he died
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, they
it was,
say
it
because
was
really
weird.
weird.
if you bump your head
Yeah.
and you feel like you can cuss,
can.
you don't let you can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And if it's somebody out there, don't let them go to sleep because you can.
I thought that was common knowledge.
Because Freddy Krueger could come in and,
Yeah, just take them to the hospital.
snip off their ball bag.
They've been.
Bob Saget was Bob Saget was
That's what
65
happens.
when he died. We also lost Meatloaf.
Meatloaf passed this year too.
Yeah, Meatloaf.
I
the
thought
rock-
he passed the year
rock
before
and roll.
last.
The comedian Louis
I had
Anderson.
meatloaf.
Oh, wow.
Louis.
Yes,
We
I remember that
lost
was sad.
Louis.
We,
Also, the drummer from Foo Fighters, Taylor Hawkins.
That's
he passed
right.
away.
He did.
He was 50. Gilbert Gottfried was
that's
another one.
right.
He was 67.
He was the Aflac duck, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was
Originally?
also the voice of the parrot in the Aladdin films.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the parrot.
And he was on the Up All Night, I believe, on
Yep.
USA. Up All
was.
Night, the host.
He had a real
comedian,
erratic
funny
type
man.
voice.
Yeah.
He was in
Gilbert
tons of movies.
Gottfried.
Yeah.
He was the parrot. And
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Mickey
Is
Gill.
there something
that was
that I
really
can
bad.
have over in this hand?
You have to be a country fan to know this one. Mickey Gilley died at 86, a country singer.
Nope.
Who?
Mickey Gilley.
Okay.
Yeah. Ray Liotta, that's from
Yes.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
That
We
was a
have the
big
same
one for
laugh.
Hey,
And you
bastards.
both Italian.
If you got to be a football fan and a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, unfortunately we
They don't
lost
have those.
Tony Saragusa.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
Tony Saragusa?
The Goose.
He also played for the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
James Caan, the great James Caan.
Caan,
Yes.
yeah.
That was a big one for me. I've always been a huge fan of
No,
him.
I don't
since
know
The
who that is.
Godfather.
Who is.
He was
James
Sonny
Caan?
from The Godfather.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yes.
was also in.
I remember him
uh,
in that movie.
He was in a lot of
He
good
was a
movies.
I think of him
Brian
in the white
song.
tuxedo.
You ever seen The Elf?
Elf.
He was the
yes,
dad.
the dad.
The dad.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
in
Great in that.
Brian's song as
Brian
well.
Song, yup.
Don't know that.
Bill Russell passed away at the age of
Yeah.
88. I had the chance to meet Bill a few times.
Legendary.
Bill Russell, one of the great NBA players. Vin Scully, one of the greatest voices. The voice of the LA Dodgers for many
right.
years. Vin Scully died
That was sad.
in 2022. Olivia Newton-John.
Yes.
Man, we lost a lot of
Getting
people.
physical in
2022.
heaven.
She was hot.
Or wherever the ancestors
Back in her
are.
day, like she was definitely like it. And I don't mean just like looks, but like as an actress, you know,
Yeah,
when
you
her
do.
and John
You're talking
Travolta
about
were
the
doing their
looks.
thing.
Yeah, Grease.
Oh man.
Yeah.
She was just
What's
on
going
fire,
on with you and that
dude.
microphone over there?
Oh, yeah, I need a pill.
You got a problem with your
We
mic?
got some
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
He's like
It won't
fighting
stay
with
off.
it. You got to turn it so that the foot is pointing
Well,
towards you.
you know.
All right, anyway.
I'm 50, so
Anne
that
Heche.
happens once in a while.
Anne Heche died.
Oh yeah, she in that car crash, right?
Get it.
And
There
that
you go.
she wait, Anne Heche was she was in a car crash or something, right?
I think, let's see here.
Let's see. She, yeah,
yeah,
like she-
car crash.
It was
Yeah,
not
she was in a
balanced.
car crash, and then she died from that.
She did, 53 years old.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was terrible. She came flying into this neighborhood and she crashed into one house, right? Crashed into the garage, pulled out of that one. The people were like, "What the hell?" And she flew down the street, and that one she crashed into that garage, and then a car burst into flames in there, and she got trapped in there. Terrible.
Who was
And it
this?
took Anne Haste.
Heche.
Was this in
Heche.
North Fort
I
Myers?
don't really know too
No,
much
it was
about
not in
Nah,
North Fort
this-
Myers.
Actually, I don't know.
This was in Hollywood.
Oh.
Mikhail Gorbachev, the guy with the stain on his forehead.
Yeah, the old.
He was the leader of the Soviet Union
Was-
for a long time.
Wasn't he still the SSR?
Well, he wasn't he the
with him?
one.
He
I
broke
too many
it.
S's.
I
He-
could
he-
be wrong.
He helped to collapse the
He made
USSR.
it. He made
Okay.
it not be that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ended the Cold War, Mikhail
Right,
Gorbachev.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
That's
We all say he got
that's-
doodle on his head.
I mean, that's
Bird
that's
shit.
pivotal, dude. That was instrumental for the history of.
Mikhail
What, the
Gorbachev.
bird shit on his face or the
No, it
fact
was on
that
his
he
head,
speaks
man.
Russian?
It's pivotal bird shit, boy.
That's mean.
When it happened, it would be.
Moving on.
Thank you.
Len Dawson, the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
The Chiefs, they called him Lenny the Cool. Unfortunately, we lost Lenny Dawson at 87. Queen Elizabeth, the Queen.
The Queen,
Oh,
the Queen.
yeah.
That was a whole ordeal, boy. They had the whole funeral. Remember that?
Wasn't she the
The big
longest
funeral?
standing queen ever?
Yeah.
But she had to sit down because she couldn't stand
70
any
some
longer.
years.
Well, I mean, shoes, yeah.
And
On the
it's going to
throne.
be interesting for the new year. There's going to be a shakeup in the royal family. Somebody else is going to be in charge coming up next year.
And then Charlie.
How about that Meghan Markle and that
They have a
Harry
king.
Yeah, they've broken free from
They
the royal family.
talking all that trash?
How about that Meghan Markle? Hit me up.
Oh,
You
Memphis.
think she's good looking, Memphis?
I'm MF
I
Memphis.
think she's
that's
beautiful.
speaking.
You think she's good looking?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
She's a.
What do
but
you
she
think?
is
What do
a-
you don't
she
like
is-
her, Tomcat? Why?
She is
would-
what they call a succubus.
What's that mean?
I mean, she's bad news.
What is a
What?
succubus?
She's a gold
Succubus.
digger.
She's like a
Is that
gold,
what
kind of
you
like
call her?
like a gold digger, but she's just
Oh,
a trouble.
come
She's a
on.
troublemaker. She's a
Oh,
troublemaker.
come
What
on,
the
she
hell?
seems
Come
sweet,
on.
man.
She's a troublemaker.
Man,
Watch her
that-
movements.
that's-
Watch how she
you-
moves.
You hating.
Is it because
hey,
she's
a
dark
good-looking woman.
skinned?
She's a good-looking woman, but let me tell you, a lot of the good-looking ones are fucking crazy, and she
No, listen.
is
She's all
She
right.
don't. She her.
troublemaker.
Listen, her butt ain't all that big, so you can kind of
She's
trust her a little
alright.
bit.
All right, moving on. The next
always
person.
hides her
all right,
butt.
hey, no
Let's
more
just say
Megan
that.
talk.
I gotta see. I can show you her ass. I
Let's
got-
show
alright.
some respect to the next name on the list that passed away this year.
Pee Wee
Yeah,
Herman.
thank you.
No, he didn't die
I'm
this
just
year.
kidding.
Man, that's
Damn.
bad mojo for Pee Wee,
know,
man.
right?
Chill, chill, bro.
Dang.
I thought he was
What
already
is it,
dead. I'm
Ruben
sorry.
Brown or something?
Pause.
Is that
Pause,
worse?
cuz. Coolio is who I was going to mention.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
no
that's
laughing
right.
matter. This is Gangster's Paradise.
I stopped laughing.
All right. It's no Fantastic Voyage 2022.
Oh, now you're talking shit.
Loretta Lynn. We also lost the great Loretta Lynn. Jerry Lee Lewis. I thought the guy died 25
Me
years
too.
ago.
I thought he was gone a long time ago, and I'm like, wait.
Great Balls of Fire. A whole lot of
Yeah.
shaking going on.
Oh, isn't that the guy that married his 13-year-old cousin?
Hey, let's not judge.
Hey, that was,
let's
a
not
long,
be
that was a long
judgy.
time ago. That
You
was-
know.
All right. This is a sad one. We lost Takeoff before really he could take off.
Yeah.
He wasn't even that old. Only 28 years old.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's
Take
sucky,
off.
man.
Now,
Young dude.
Another guy to die young, as Billy Joel would say, only the good die young. Aaron Carter.
that's
yeah,
right.
very recent.
Unfortunately, he wasn't the greater brother. I thought Nick was more talented.
Well, that was part of the thing with him. He was always in the shadow of his older brother.
But
I'm like, your brother's a
you
mega
can't do
star,
that to yourself.
and you just
Cannot
come
do that
on
to
in and
yourself. You got to be yourself.
you just gotta,
Right.
man. If I had an older brother and they was like that, I'm like, man, I'm gonna play my part over here and still be famous. Shit.
Fuck that. I wouldn't even try to sing or no shit like that. I would just be part of the freaking entourage.
Yeah,
dude.
that would be
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Out.
It would be,
You know,
but
partying
some people,
freaking-
and I understand that because
That's
like,
your brother. He
why
hit it
do
up.
why do we make music? You know, like why even do it? It's just like you just have a passion. You want to do that. You want to fly like that too. You see people on stage, and when they sing or when they're on stage and they're doing it, and everybody's like, wow, like at your not so much the noise, but like that. But the people are enjoying what they're picking up what you're putting down.
Well, yeah,
and
you doing
it's,
that
that
for
is
that.
very enticing to people who want to be able to do that musically, you know,
And you're also doing
not
it.
just do music, but do music where people appreciate it and they're like, woo, you know.
and you're also doing it to
What do you
get
what,
laid and to make money and
This dude's a poon.
doing it to
all
get
that
laid?
Poon
shit.
out, he says.
Man, Memphis.
Poon out.
Everything isn't about poon.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Get
we
that
get it. You like
Oh,
Only
no.
about 95%, okay? You're bringing like
95%
100%.
of the internet is
You're at
poon,
like
so-
100% poon. We only need you at 95%.
I don't know if everybody's even
poon.
watching our show. They're taking breaks from poon and then coming back over here.
All right, let's move on to the list, okay?
Pause the poon.
Stay focused.
All right.
Jeff Cook, the guitarist from the band Alabama.
Oh, imagine how much pussy he got.
Yeah, he was in that mountain.
lot.
He was in that mountain music, baby.
Yeah, no.
I got
cool.
one hint
Yeah.
for you on this next name. Watermelon.
watermelon.
Oh, Gallagher.
Gallagher, you smash o.
Yeah.
The
I was a bit-
Sledge-O-Matic.
Sledge-O-Matic.
I met him a
I
couple
liked
times.
Gallagher.
For
A few
real?
times, yeah. Yeah, I met him a few times.
Comes to the
He's
radio
really a nice
station?
guy. He's an odd
He's an odd
character though.
character.
He is. You got to understand.
Go
it,
around
like, he's
smashing
just-
watermelons for a
You
living.
want to go smash some friends?
Yeah, no. He's
I feel like
definitely a
Steve
different
Aoki
guy.
kind of rode on Gallagher's jock
Yeah,
when
'cause
he
he
started
throwing
doing the cakes.
Freaking
It
cakes
was
on
kind of
people.
like Gallagher's gimmick. with
Imagine
the
if he would have
watermelons.
started smashing the cakes.
I
So I
mean,
guess he did.
I don't-
But I
I
mean,
don't-
like with like a sledgehammer.
I'm not gonna hate on anybody
Tragedy.
for taking an idea and making it their own. Like, you know,
Tragedy.
especially it's probably in a place for him where like not too many people really realize or recognize, especially where he comes from, and he's from Japan, right? So like,
He's
they probably
Japanese.
don't know too much about Gallagher.
Gallagher's
Japanese.
from Japan? I didn't know.
Huh?
I
He's
didn't know he was
Japanese,
from
yeah.
Japan.
He doesn't look Japanese.
Moving on down the
I
list,
think,
this was
I'm
a
pretty
sad
sure.
one for me because I really loved this woman.
Sorry, bro. I met him before.
Who?
I have her album hanging up on the wall in here.
Roseanne.
Flashdance. What a feeling.
Yes, Irene
Oh,
Cara.
Irene
Cara.
Cara, yeah.
Yeah, we lost her this year.
That's
Yeah.
right. Not too long ago either.
Yeah.
And how about this name? If you ever saw the movie Look Who's Talking, Kirstie Alley.
Yeah,
She was
that
also on
I
Cheers.
loved
Fat
those
actress.
movies.
That was
back
like
in-
last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She was
very
in
recent.
Cheers, too.
She was.
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
just recently, this is the last name for the list, and this will be the
Second
last
version.
downer for the show. Hopefully, as long as you guys don't bring it down
I don't know.
anymore.
That's
TK's
Ramo.
here.
That's Ramo.
Yeah.
That's Ramo.
But you Steeler fans out there, the Hall of Fame running back
Yeah.
Franco Harris,
That was today.
He was a beast.
the Immaculate Reception. He has a
Yeah.
book out. He was a part of those Steeler teams that dominated the 70s. He died fittingly in his 70s at 72. I guess it would be fittingly, because
That's
If you get to 70, you're doing it. We're lucky if we
guess
get
so.
another. We're lucky if we get another 30 years,
I don't
fellas.
know, man. People are
Suck it
living-
up, dude.
People
That
are
was good.
living a long time now, bro. Like a lot of people are getting to the 100.
not
number.
Franco. 72.
But do you really
I'm-
want
He
to? But do
played
you really
football,
want to
too,
live
like,
to be
that's a lot of
100 and you
physical
can
and mental
barely like
stress.
hold back your
I'm going to live to
poops
be a
and-
million because I'm being a different
Well,
galaxy.
I mean, your kids did that to you the
Chilling.
first year and a half of their life. Screw it. You might as well do it back to them.
I don't have any kids. I'm
Damn.
screwed,
You
buddy.
better get your
You
ass
better
in
die
action.
early, pal. Look, I got.
wow.
Am I right?
I'm working on it.
Come
I'm
on.
smoking the trees.
Who's with me?
Robot.
Parents unite.
Oh,
Shoot them little
boy.
bastards.
All right, let's move
I
on
agree
to
with
our.
you, and I don't even have any kids.
It's like,
let's move on to our next
purge the
topic.
kids. Purge the kids.
Time Magazine.
Okay.
Time Magazine has come out with its 2020
Ooh, this is-
Man of the Year. They called it for many years, and now they're calling it the Person of the Year, I believe. And we've got to be very gender adequate, if you will.
What?
But it is now the Time Person of the Year. And I would just like to go around
I
the
like
round table. I'd like to start with you, Tomcat. I know sometimes you feel like you're left out. We'll go to you first, make you feel good.
I didn't say
I
that.
like it.
Who would be your person of the year for 2022? Who do you think did something to change humanity and do something good for the world?
Well, I said when we were talking about it off the air that I think Elon Musk is a better person of the year than Vladimir Zelensky.
Yes, the president of Ukraine has been crowned the person of the year.
Vladimir.
According to Time Magazine, a lot of people look to Time for the person of the year. They've really branded that well every year, and they just announced that it is Vladimir Zelensky. And he has been laser focused on keeping the world's eyes on Ukraine, I think. And he seems to have been doing a good job leading the country, although they're at war. It's never good to be at war. But it just
Never.
seems like my entire life, there's never not been a war somewhere on Earth.
True.
It's like, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
and
I believe
goodwill
that's
to
the song.
men.
But
I like it.
so your person of the year would be who, Tomcat?
Michael Jackson. No, I said Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I
Memphis.
think why? Did you ask me why? No, that's
No,
okay.
we'll get
No,
to
go
you
ahead.
later.
Go
Just
ahead.
you don't have
Sure.
to tell me why. Memphis.
We know why.
Who would be
Yo.
your person of the year in this past year?
Me.
You're the person
Me.
of the year.
Well, there's no surprise
What have
there.
you? What have you done?
yeah.
Okay, so congratulations, you've now won Person of the Year.
In your own world. Congratulations.
So exactly what was
We
it
definitely
that
need
you
applause.
did that you're most proud of this year?
yeah.
Memphis
tell.
of Doom. Please tell us, what have you done to help humanity? Please.
I have extended awesomeness to everyone.
You've extended your
around.
penis, I know, to plenty
the
of
world.
women. Outside of that, I'm curious. What
And
else?
it came with amazing.
Continuously with the penis, man.
What have you done?
You
for
damn sure
humanities?
extended.
Goddamn sausage party.
We're still extending, by the way.
Just still
It was
extending.
around the world of amazing vibrations.
Watch out,
and
Rainbow. It's
you
extending
feel,
in
right?
your direction.
Feel
Out of my face.
Got one around your neck right now.
exercising your brain.
That's mine.
All right, let's move on.
And it made everyone happy. That's why I wanted.
Let's.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Rainbow didn't say.
I know we're gonna get to Ramo. Can I host the show for a second?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Calm down.
I'm helping you. I'm helping you.
I know how to host a show. Ramo.
Nice
now
shirt.
let's go to Ramo.
First, nice shirt. I like your
Thank
shirt,
you.
dog.
The
That's
sweater.
It comes
I
with a
know. I want
tie.
to wear
You
my
see
sweater.
that?
I'm sorry. I'm a dick.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Ramo, who would be if you had to pinpoint a person that's really moved the needle in 2022? Would it be Bad Bunny?
For me, of course,
Oh
man.
my God. Bring
All
back
right, well, you guys are joking.
Who
and hating.
would it be?
Oh, dude.
Bad Bunny.
He made the most money
Don't
in
do
concerts this year.
It was a great year for Bad Bunny.
Good. He did
could have
well.
been person
He
of the
did
year.
well this year. So
The timing,
vaya
though, it was just
boricua.
funny.
Good for him.
Bad
No,
Bunny
that's funny.
that
jumping
was
off a
hilarious.
roof.
That was perfect. But I like
Good,
how
good.
he made me the butt of a joke and shit, and everybody else was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's
He
cool.
finally got
I got
your
you.
ass.
I got you. Because you're not supposed to like hit the show host, but shot fired. No, seriously
Who
though.
would be your
That's
person? No, seriously.
All right, the person of the year
Seriously.
for me would be Justin Fields because my football
the
team
quarterback
has
of the
been
Bears.
since
Oh.
Brian Urlacher retired.
Justin
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Fields?
kidding.
Bear down,
I'm
bear down.
joking. I'm a Bear fan. Shut up, dog.
Hey, Mike
He doesn't-
Ditka.
Okay,
Ditka's
obviously,
man of the year every
nobody
year.
here understands your humor and
Everything is related to the Bears. You don't
Jeez.
know that? That's
All
the
right.
funny thing about
No,
it.
seriously. If I haven't looked into it. I don't know who's doing shit, man. I'm too busy trying to get my shit going. You know what I'm saying? Times are hard now, man. Motherfuckers are like struggling. It's
Been the
battle.
dispensary.
And I'm a
The
soldier,
dispensary
dog.
has
Front
been the
line.
place of the year.
I've looked into it.
I'll let you know next show. How about that? Next year. You are. Gentry, you are. You know why? You are.
I'm the
'Cause
person
you
of the
give
year.
us all hope, bro.
Fly
Thank you.
on, man.
You're my
Now I'm
dude.
crying again.
You're my dude.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about some names that maybe are really deserving of being the person of the year. We'll start with Mackenzie Scott. I know Memphis has been up to a lot and accomplished a lot of things this
Yeah.
year, but let's talk about
Yeah.
her. Do you even know who Mackenzie Scott is?
Yes, I do. That's
Who is she?
whatchamacallit ex-wife,
You would be-
old buddy,
whatchamacallit?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. You know,
She get cute as fuck too, man.
she took
yeah,
her
she
she
is.
took her 4%
Calm
stake
down.
in Amazon,
Yep.
and she has given more than $13 billion
She's an awesome
to
person.
charity. And last month, she announced $2 billion in donations to 343 organizations. So some people thought that Mackenzie Scott maybe should have been Person of the Year.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
100%.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll vote
I can
for it.
rock with that.
Yeah.
Again, I do
'Cause here's the thing.
agree with that.
Here's the thing. She
There's the
either
thing.
has the biggest heart in the world
Yes,
or
she
she is petty as fuck.
Because
You know what I'm saying? She's
Either
like,
way,
"Fuck your
it's
money."
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
no,
point.
it's working.
No,
It's
yeah.
working for the world. Like,
'Cause
no,
But
she's
again, I
great.
agree
I'm
because
sure she's an amazing person. Honestly.
Go ahead.
she got like $49 billion or some shit like that.
And
She
no,
good on the money.
She do. She knows
she
she
good.
She is, and she does good things with her money. Like that's definitely a
I
person.
bet you
would
could smoke
be,
weed
like,
through those
on
nose
board
holes
with.
on that thing. Like we could
I
put
could.
two.
We should try
we could
it.
try to put two joints.
Don't-
in the,
don't
in the
give him
nose
any
holes.
ideas.
We should totally do this.
I'm
We should
on
totally do
board.
this. I got some new papers.
Let's do it
too.
on the show.
Yeah, I got some new papers right
Should
over
be
there. We
coming
should
out
do
the eye
this.
holes.
So tell us, Tomcat, why would you believe that Elon Musk, I know that you're a big fan of his. You've recently got on Twitter. You love Twitter now because of Elon Musk.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. But why would Elon Musk be your person of the
We're
year?
far enough.
Sure.
Well,
not that
basically
far.
for the same reasons that the young lady you guys were talking about. I just think that the philanthropy aspect and the willingness to put himself out there to try to improve the human condition, whether you agree with it or not, what he's doing, some people do, some people don't. I think he's definitely putting himself out there and in the same type of way. And that's why I think he's more because he's choosing to to do that, to try to improve the human condition with what he's doing. Not everything. I mean, he's obviously a huge troll as well.
Well, it's to my understanding that a lot of his
again,
ventures,
I don't
makes
subscribe
money
to
off
any
of.
person wholesale. I'm not just like, ooh, I love that person, and then anything they say,
Right,
I agree
sure,
with.
no.
I don't agree with a lot of what people say that I like.
Sure.
I like you, but
No.
that doesn't mean I agree with everything you say. I just
Well,
agree
what
with
is
you
he
more
doing
than I
to
agree
help-
with other people.
To help better, like, people. I'm trying to figure out
I don't.
what the hell is he doing. 'Cause
I don't
all I know is
argue.
he just doing dumb shit with his dumb money and he fucking up all his other shit that's along with it. Trying to be a troll.
That aside, I can understand somebody seeing things the way you do. The reason that in like just speaking in money terms, I would choose her over him because I would.
I honestly didn't know about
a
her,
lot of
so
his-
I'm a little bit ignorant when it came to that. So.
Sure, a lot of his ventures, I'm sure he stands to gain from.
And I'm on other things as well.
Hers are charity. Like she's giving people that need that money the money. Like she's just
Sure.
here. I have it. It's yours. I don't need it. I have all that I need.
And maybe those people were
And
on the
that's-
list
that's
of people
really-
to choose.
she's great.
Well, I am reading here. Elon Musk is a philanthropist. You would hope so. He's got hundreds of billions of dollars. I feel like Elon
His
Musk.
dad's
He
money,
was the
sure.
richest man in the world
Not
until
anymore.
just recently.
Yeah,
Right.
his dad's money. See,
Arnold,
he
the
ruined it.
Number two
the-
still a good spot though.
the fashion
Yeah,
designer.
for now.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has donated $5.7 billion.
Okay, that's not bad.
So he's halfway there to what Bezos' ex-wife is at, like
Sure.
13.
That's not bad.
Billion,
See,
I mean.
and I wasn't sure, and I know he does make money on a lot of his ventures.
He
So
gave
like,
$50 million this year to St. Jude's Children's Research
That-
They
Hospital.
that's
put Al
amazing.
Roker in
That's
space.
amazing. Sure.
Shout out to St. Jude's.
And I'm sure all those reasons came to light, and that's why he was even on the panel. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
To even
another
be
name
voted.
is that is on
Sure.
the panel? And I'm surprised that the mainstream media has even mentioned his name. But Ron DeSantis was in the discussion for Man of the Year.
For what?
Well,
With who?
I'm going to tell you why.
what?
Because he was one of the first.
For
He was the
what?
first governor to push back against the COVID lockdowns and open up the state.
For what?
That's why.
Also,
No.
his hurricane response to the hurricane that came to our state. Plus, he fought for
They're
the,
still cleaning up garbage everywhere.
The
dude.
woke-tastic
I can
shit
see
in
that
Florida.
right there. Our air
No,
quality
no,
sucks.
no.
Like,
Listen, I've only been through
Mm.
2 hurricanes in this time since I've been in
Okay, yeah,
Florida.
I'm not saying he's
and
a
the other one,
horrible
the
whatever.
governor we had before this guy,
He's doing all right. He does
did
some good
he
things.
did a better job than this
Look,
knucklehead.
DeSantis has done some good things.
You know.
I'm not giving him all that much credit, especially not Man of the Year. Is he a horrible train wreck as a governor? Not completely, but he's done some pretty fucked up things, dude. That are just like
What
probably
specifically?
morally,
What
like just
specifically
fucking
did
like
he do?
not good for our public officials to be just that whole freaking stunt he did with the freaking people that were here on the green card and shit, not sending them to that was a fucking.
I forgot he
that was
did
a
that.
Talking
political
about
stunt.
the
Yeah,
flying
that-
people up
that
to
was all
Martha's
bullshit.
Vineyard.
He
Yeah,
didn't have
talking
to do
about
that.
taking,
He doesn't
immigrants
have
and
to do
flying them to
shit
somewhere
like that.
nice?
He doesn't
That
have
sounds
to do
like a
shit
nice
like
trip.
that
I mean, when I
because
get to the
do
coast-
shit.
Well, the thing about
he does
Do
do
shit.
other things
well, the
that make
thing was
sense.
the people he
And
picked
he
up
should
were
stand
not
on
even
that.
in the state of Florida.
He
They were
needs
in
to stand
Texas.
on that.
Anyways,
So why are you dealing with Texas business?
But anyways,
and you the
I don't
governor of
agree
Florida?
that he should be Man of
That's
the
dumb.
Year
No.
because he's a public, more like a public
Well,
He's a
political figure.
chode. He's a
The
chode.
chode. Good word usage. Excellent
You're
word
like-
usage,
you're like-
Memphis.
He's like
Very
the little
welcome.
voice in my head saying, "Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying." But I mean, I'm trying to
I
be
don't agree,
fair.
but I think
like
the
he
word
does some
usage is
pretty good
hilarious.
stuff, but some things he just does that he shouldn't do, and that makes me believe that there's
He is a
other
chode.
shit
Is
going
that what
on.
you're
saying?
Yeah.
He is, in fact,
There's
Exactly.
what you don't see is what the fuck you should
Spell
be
it
afraid
out.
of, not what you're seeing.
Well,
So,
I like
that's
that he.
a bit
I like
disturbing.
that he kept Florida free. He kept it open.
He didn't.
I,
He didn't.
Free
he
of
didn't.
what?
I do
He
think he
didn't.
did.
He didn't. No,
He's
he
the
didn't.
governor. He had all the power in the world to lock us down.
The fact of the
He
matter
should've.
is that the way that particular sickness and illness was working out,
That was not
the
true.
way that our state of Florida is set up, by and large, a lot of things, malls, schools, are predominantly outside. So after we got through like the heaviest part, which he did shut down for, you know, did he come back a little early? Maybe, you know, it depends on who you ask. You know,
But the thing that we know now about
it ended up working out for Florida,
right.
by and
Which
large,
it did because
it did.
Our numbers were as good or better than people who were locked down.
And ask, hey, let me say this, and ask all the New Yorkers.
That was people that were locked down
Hey.
in cities with millions of people in it. We have 400,000 people, like,
How
you know,
about-
maybe 4 million people in the state of Florida, 400,000 in Southwest Florida. Like, that's not a lot. I'm sure there's more than 4 million people in New York City.
It
Yeah,
seemed
but
like
yeah.
a lot of people from New York.
There's a difference. You have to
and
understand.
Other states, California, all flocked to the state of Florida
Sure.
because people want to live
'Cause-
free.
sure,
people
no,
don't
I
want to be
understand
told
that.
they
And
can't
you
go
can
to a
do-
And
restaurant.
they take
But
that
see,
into
things
account
like-
when they do
sure.
those stats
Yeah,
right
but
now.
that's
It's
also-
not like they're
understand
just
that.
like there's more
Things
people
like-
here
look,
versus
those-
there. It's
those are just
per
rebellious ass people
100,000
that don't like
people.
being told what to
he
do.
understood the environment in which we live. He took a chance on being right on something.
Take a
and it
chance
ended
on
up working
freedom.
out. It ended up working out for him.
you take-
I don't.
if you bet on freedom, Ramo, come on, Ray.
And this is an
Come on with
inside
me.
view. I'll put it to you.
Let's
this
go
way.
to freedom
And-
land.
and this is why
I'm just kidding.
I have reservations about that whole thing. Okay, because as it was all breaking down and things were shut down, he was doing an interview in Miami where he was saying, "Yeah, no, we're looking at this. It's getting serious. People are dying."
It was
la,
serious.
La, 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 la. No,
Oh,
it
wow.
was. It was. 2 weeks later, okay, another press conference. Well, we're finding out that it's really heavy in minority communities, and it seems that it's affecting a lot of the immigrants, and those are the main people, and our elderly, and those are the people that are dying.
And-
literally
and let me-
3 fucking days later, all right, let's open the fucking state. It's
Right,
time to
and
go.
then you would have had
because
to, and
white
let me-
people aren't dying.
Okay,
that's
and let me,
what I got.
And let me
bro.
interject because it wouldn't have mattered because you would have had to because what we know now is you can't hide from this virus. Can I finish?
Sure.
You can't hide from this virus. So he was right.
That's why the vaccine
because
is so
you could
important.
have hid
Sure.
the people in their houses like China, and now all the people are coming out, and look what's happening.
It's
They're
still-
dying because
it's
they've been
still-
hiding for 2 years, and
Sure.
it doesn't matter.
It's still
there.
it's still
They
happening
didn't build
here.
up immunity.
It's still
we did.
happening
Now we're
here.
good.
No, we are. By and
You
large,
couldn't
we
hide
are.
from this virus. The people that were going to die
Sure.
could not.
No,
and
no,
the,
no,
And the
no.
stupid. I don't want to go into
I
the
don't wanna
stupid
hear
thing, but that
That's-
stupid
that-
thing, it didn't do what it was supposed to do.
That's totally incorrect.
Wrong.
There were
Wrong.
were things
I'm
that
just
could have been done that could have prevented a lot of deaths. And I'm sorry
What they
that
did
you
is
don't
what they could
believe
do.
that.
I do.
I'm
They
sorry
did
you don't
what they could
believe
do. I
that,
do.
But I think there
I
could have
do,
been
but
more
I believe
done,
that this
and
was
they
a
didn't.
virus that no
They
one could
didn't.
control once it was out of the bottle. Once
And
it got out,
no,
people were going to
but
die.
we're talking after the fact.
And you
We're
couldn't
talking-
hide from it.
We're talking after
I'm
the
talking about
fact.
just shutting down businesses as a governor. I'm not talking about what the virus
He
did or didn't
as
do.
long as he
Can I
did-
finish?
He did as long as he needed to.
Hey,
though.
hey, guys,
Right?
guys.
Oh, yep.
And
Let's play something smooth
Break
here
to
to
your
calm
corners.
everybody's nerves here.
back to your corner.
It
I
is.
hear what you're
But
saying,
hey,
but
break
he
it up,
did-
break it up,
but
break
he
it up.
did have to do it as long as he needed to. Then
You don't
when-
have to get in
when
the last word,
When
man.
it looked
Back
clear,
into your
he
corner.
did what he thought was right. And
Okay,
I'm
guys,
not
it's
trying
the
to
end
say
of the
anything
it's the
against
end of
that.
the year. I'm so happy we're putting 2022
Seriously.
in our
Yo.
rear view mirror.
Like,
this is you
this
can't,
is
as they
funky
say,
right here, man.
you can't sail a ship on yesterday's wind.
Right.
No, sir.
Agreed.
You know,
People who live in the past are destined to die in the present. Something like that. Was that bad? Was that wrong?
No.
That's probably wrong.
Confucius.
It's close.
No,
No, that's
confusion.
a football guy.
smooth seas never made a great sailor.
I don't know who said that.
That's right.
I think Mr. Wendy's told me that.
No, that's true. You gotta have rough seas to learn your craft.
So, we're wrapping up the year. I don't want to hear my friends, the Outcast, here fighting on the air. We should maybe talk about something a little bit more positive, like best songs from the year. How about that? Maybe that's something we could argue about as we do our 2022 year
There were
in
some
review.
good songs this year. No,
Yeah, this song right here actually is produced by me and Tomcat,
and Mr. Dirty Red,
Dirty
I
Red
like
Machine.
it. Oh,
and
Dirty Red,
Mr.
that's not bad.
Sanderson J Mustache.
Oh.
Yeah, this was our own groove.
The mechanic.
Also,
Shit came out awesome.
we had one of our directors and producers, Jacob, who was in the studio with us during this one.
Were you playing the sax?
J Vaughn.
Jay Vaughn was.
J Van.
Yeah, this is a smooth one.
That's dirty, right?
That's our
Yeah,
song of the
Dirty
year,
Red.
2022. These are the songs, though, here that did make the cut for Billboard's top 10 songs of 2022.
Cool.
As we look at them. Dove Cameron's Boyfriend. Are you familiar with Dove Cameron? She's
Who?
No.
Disney. She's like a Disney star. Star.
Porn star.
What?
She was a Disney teen star. She was in a lot of their shows, and she had a song called Boyfriend.
Who?
What about her?
Well, she had a top 10 song on Billboard.
Did you ever hear that song?
Boyfriend. I've heard
Nope. Nope.
I'm confused.
it. Tim's Free Mind. is
Yeah, that's a
number
good
9.
one. That's a good one.
Okay,
Thames.
I know this one. I'm
Thames,
saying,
yeah.
did we just start the list? Okay, so
Yeah,
now we
number
officially start the
10
list.
was the
Okay.
Dove Cameron that you've never heard of.
Who?
You have to look her up. Dove Cameron. I'm breaking news to you here. 10 on the Billboard list. Music from
I'm
2022.
confused.
Pay attention.
I'm confused too.
Use the supercomputer you have in your hand.
Tim's Free Mind is number 9.
Okay, I know that one.
Okay.
Tim's. Yeah.
Number 8 is Rosalia.
Okay,
Sacco.
Rosalia, yeah.
Sacco.
Oh, Rosalia.
How do you say that song?
Despachada or whatever.
Sakio.
song
Sacco.
That's how you say that.
No.
You'll know this one.
Don't know how you say it?
Drawing a blank.
That's how you say it.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Kendrick.
His song N95 is number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
That's a cool
number
song.
6 on the list.
hard.
I've noticed you get a lot of energy when you play this song. This is Bad Bunny. And
Oh, God.
Tito
Yeah.
Mi Puiguento.
Oh, this song is
Yeah.
shit, man. That
Pregunto.
song is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I
love
strongly
that one.
disagree against
Check a
that.
check a VIP.
Dude, you need to stop
Take
hating
a
already.
selfie. Take
All
a
right.
selfie.
Number 5 on the list is
Say cheese.
people love this girl, Taylor Swift, and her song "Anti-Hero." Taylor Swift is on the list, number 5.
Where all the Swifties at?
Nay.
Didn't the DJ get fired for touching her ass?
Nay.
Yes, he did.
Sweet.
He was like, he did.
Nah.
He like
We should
reached
get
down.
him on the show.
She ain't got
He was
ass
out of
to
there.
grab.
They put
See,
that cane
is that-
on his ass.
Yeah.
It's
How does it feel to grab a 12-year-old boy's ass?
messed up. He's like, I thought my hand was on her back. I didn't know the difference.
Jackass.
Sir.
No, but that was so wrong. That's
All right, moving on the list. You want to talk about ass? You guys are talking about ass.
Uh-oh.
This girl's got a big
Megan?
ass. No, big
Joe
ass.
Biden?
Oh.
No, number
Oh.
4.
You looking at Joe Biden's ass? You're
Number
gross.
4 on the list is
You got a
Lizzo.
pamper on.
Lizzo.
Oh, damn.
Oh, why you have to? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
see,
made
you're
a
fat
whole
shaming her,
lot
dude.
of
That's
ass.
wrong.
Big
Yeah,
ass.
it's kind of
Hey,
fat shaming,
Lizzo
Gentry.
is doing her thing. All right.
I like Lizzo. I didn't say anything bad.
She
I said
is
talk
doing
about
her
ass.
thing.
Totally said something.
I said
bad.
talk about ass. She's got a big ass.
I'm thinking you gonna say like,
She got a
that's
whole lot
fucked
of
up,
ass.
man.
It's
Does that make me
Lizzo.
feel bad?
It's about damn time. Lizzo.
But that's
number
what
4.
it's all about, man. It's about being, secure in your own self.
That
if you-
shit was
and if-
sus
But
as
she
hell.
hella
I'm
extra
sorry.
too, though, man. She be hella extra sometimes for no reason. Like, just like, hey, like, calm your big ass down. We get it, baby.
I
You
mean, she
good.
just- she
You a
just-
big, beautiful woman,
Look, if
and we
you're-
love you. But
that look,
tone
if you're
that
big and you're
shit
beautiful,
down.
that is awesome. But that also doesn't mean be unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure she's healthy.
Maybe she's just
You don't be
big
seeing her
bone.
walking around with a bunch of.
You have to take care of
Be like,
yourself. You have to
goddamn.
take care of yourself.
She
It's
got people bringing their
2022.
ho-hos on silver
know,
Right, she
platters.
ain't
Eat
walking,
a salad
walking
now.
around with
What
like
the
a,
hell are you
a
talking
bucket of mashed potatoes and gravy or some shit.
I'm
Just,
sure-
once
I
a
think-
week.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
every
she's
day.
very-
She's very cognizant.
I don't
gotta
like
be
to assume
just healthy.
anything,
You
but
can't- you
I
guys
think
can't
all
Lizzo
tell
eats
jokes at the
healthy.
same
I think
time.
she
You
eats
can be
healthy.
big and be healthy. But you got to be healthy.
Okay.
Well, she's healthy and
Sure.
she's making
I'm
a lot
sure
of
she
money.
is. I'm
She's
just
doing-
saying.
she's
She had a
good.
great record
Sure.
this week.
I'm just saying, as
All
far as like,
Another person that had a great year this year, I feel like Harry Styles. He was from One Direction, and now
What?
at that "As It Was" song, number 3 on Billboard's biggest songs of 2022.
What?
yeah, that song's a shit. I love that song.
Number 2.
I'm not a
What?
huge Harry Styles and all the dresses fan, just because I don't care that he wears dresses, but like
Who?
Harry Styles.
Harry
yeah,
Styles.
no,
He
yeah,
does.
that's
You know
a
what? He
yeah.
does remind me a lot of the characters that David Bowie did, and he probably gets a lot of his influence from how David Bowie would dress and stuff.
Is
It's
he-
very
is
similar
he-
to what he wears.
is he
Maybe he's
British?
Irish and they're kilts.
No,
Is he British?
Why?
he really wear, but he does have a lot of tattoos. He always wears
Or
these
Scottish.
like
Is it
dresses that have
Scottish?
like
I
a
think he's
plunging neck.
European, some kind.
British?
somewhere from over
UK?
there. British. He's somewhere
is he
over
British?
from Europe.
Anyways,
Okay. Well,
Moving on to number 2.
Yeah. All right.
Who's that?
The queen,
Number 2.
The Queen Bee. Queen Bee has the number 2
that's
song.
Beyonce.
That'd be Beyonce and "Break My Soul."
I like that one. I
Really?
played that one a lot.
I didn't like that version. I didn't like that song.
There's a lot of
was
remixes
weird.
of it. You could
The
play.
most of the remixes are better than the original. Like the original song sucked. And maybe that's why so many remixes that are good. Because it was just intolerable to play. It was like, wait, what
You're
are
gonna
you
have the
doing?
beehive flying up your butt.
I am
This
not
dude,
afraid.
he is just.
But listen, these fuckers got
Hey,
their name
what
to
is all complaints?
All right, the last song on the list is the number one song according to Billboard for 2022.
You attended
Talk to me.
Miley
Talk to me.
Cyrus last week.
That would be Steve Lacy's "Bad Habit."
Yeah,
what
man.
it gonna do? But you do, something to do.
And when you say that, a lot of people probably won't, unless you're like really into music, you probably won't know what that song is. I'm thinking a lot of
Good song.
people won't. But if you listen to the song, you'll say to yourself, I know that song.
It's very popular right now.
That
Man,
song's
that's so
dope.
catchy.
You gotta listen to
It is
a
an
lot of his other
earbud.
material.
You know, and hats off to his label for getting that out when they did, because it got just enough traction to be at its peak right when they were doing the voting.
Did it?
Yeah.
Timing is everything. And
It
now,
is.
Timing is everything.
Yeah,
And it's,
check
I
out
mean,
some of his
not
stuff.
to take
What's
anything away
going
from
on?
the song, because
What's
it's a
going on?
great
What's that
song.
noise?
It's catchy as hell. But
Now we're doing the movies. That's a movie sound.
Yeah, check him out.
All right, we'll do the top 5 movies of 2022, and then that will be our year in review.
Is there
can I be
popcorn?
the lion?
There's no popcorn.
Number 5, The
Damn.
Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Yes.
Anybody see that?
No.
Yes.
Number 4 on the
I have
list
kids.
is Jurassic World: The Dominion.
Yes.
I saw that. It was good.
I've seen
No.
it. It's good.
Did
Nope.
you see it?
No.
Well, it was a little bit cheese when they were like and they had all the characters together and they were like running around the legs of the dinosaurs at the end. It was all see. It was a little bit like, okay,
Oh,
what are they
sure.
doing? They're running
But, I
around
mean,
like
I'm
fucking
pretty
kindergarten kids around the legs between a dinosaur and nobody gets stepped on.
I'm pretty sure it's the last one. So
It is, it
they were
is.
like,
They
whatever.
were
did
like,
say
fuck
they
it, we're
weren't gonna
throwing
make no
everybody
more.
in it.
Yeah.
Little Hail Marys to this person and that
Sure.
person. Sure.
Also, Doctor Strange in
That
the
was
I haven't
multiverse.
seen it
Great.
yet, but I want to.
Doctor Strange.
I love
was the
that series.
shit.
Black
That's not a
Panther.
porno.
Number
Oh.
2 on the list is
And
Black Panther.
Panther too, but
Nice.
the shit.
Oh, dude,
I
the
haven't seen
funniest-
Black Panther 2.
the-
Have you seen that?
The funniest fucking meme I seen this week was a picture of this like fat dude in a Black Panther costume.
Oh,
I
and
saw
somebody
that.
called him the Snack Panther.
I saw
Oh,
that.
shit.
That was the best. I love it.
I
We
saw
need
that.
an image
That
of
was
Snack Panther.
hilarious, dude.
Snack Panther.
Dude,
was
that
great.
shit was hilarious. I saw it
Best.
yesterday.
Yes,
and
the
I just
best.
bust out. I was like, I ain't gonna give it a like, but it
Now you know what you
did
can be
make
for
me
Halloween
laugh.
this year.
And that's
That
crazy.
is
I saw
hilarious.
that.
The number 1 movie in
was talking to
2022 so far, Top Gun: Maverick, starring Tom
I have
Cruise.
not seen
look
that.
at-
I gotta see that
Rainbow's
movie, man. I
face.
want to see it so bad.
Rainbow was salty.
You know what?
Really?
I haven't seen it,
I
so
thought-
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen
I
it.
like the first one, but it's very rare that a remake is better than the original.
Hey,
so
if you guys remember,
I'm reserving my,
hey, if you
What?
guys, if you guys don't remember, we talked about this on one of our other episodes because you guys were giving me a hard time because I hadn't seen the original Top Gun, and I went
Uh-huh.
home that night and I watched it, and it was dope. Shame
Yeah.
on me.
it's a good movie. It's
Yeah.
fun, it's 90s fun.
All right, I do have some headlines from 2022. I'll just throw these out there, and then you guys, tell me the first thing that pops up when I mention it. These are the big headlines from 2022.
All right.
The pace of new climate sustainable. Is it sustainable? I guess they're talking about climate change has been a big thing. That seems like that's a big thing every year, right?
Yeah, we need to pay attention to it.
It's getting worse.
Another thing was the U.S. abortion fight that happened in 2022. That's another thing
terrible.
that had come up. When you say terrible, what do you mean it's terrible that it's come up? Don't you think it's
mean-
good that it's being discussed?
Yeah. No, definitely. But I mean, as a human being, I don't think I want anybody to tell me what I can and can't do with my body. And I can't imagine.
What about the
Having that thrust
vaccine?
upon
What about
me.
being told you have to take the vaccine?
Well, the vaccine was for my better health.
Oh.
Was to make sure that I didn't die, and I'm okay with that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like,
my body, my choice.
Yeah.
sure, no doubt. You don't, and I never. You don't have to take it. If you want to die because you don't believe in fucking science, hey, that's your fucking
That's
dumbass.
what I thought we
Peace
were doing
out.
here in
Do
this
it.
America
I'm all
thing.
about that
Yeah,
shit.
but you can't tell a woman what to do with her body.
But
either,
here's the
though.
thing.
Yeah, I don't
Here's
care
the thing.
about to
Here's
tell
the
a woman
thing.
what to do with her body. She
Here's
can
the
do
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. Okay, this is this is like for you guys who don't quite understand. Okay, a woman making the decision on whether or not she wants to be a mother
Right.
affects her
Sure.
and her family.
A woman.
Okay, you being a fucking idiot and not getting vaccinated and going out into the world and killing people that
No,
are
that's
old
not true.
and freaking
That's not
fucking
true.
happened.
That's,
Dude,
that's not true because
do
we
our-
know
okay,
now that
all right, yeah,
vaccinated
okay.
people are dying more than people who are
No, they're
unvaccinated.
not.
Yes,
what the
they
fuck
are.
are you talking about, dude?
Okay,
Get
so
out of your
these
bubble.
facts are
What was the
easily
other shit?
checkable.
What the fuck
you
did
can't
say?
just be like,
Oh my
that's
God.
not true, and
Oh my
then it
God.
makes it not
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Where,
Oh
where,
my God, it's
where are
okay.
your facts?
These are the
where are the
exact
facts?
same.
Yeah, where are your facts? Where are they coming from? I
Where are
can't
your
believe-
facts? Where are they coming from? I stated a fact. You said it wasn't true. You
No, it's
fact
not.
checked me,
It's
so
not.
show me.
It's not.
Show me it's not true.
There's no way it's true that people that are vaccinated are dying more than people that are not vaccinated.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
that did
it
not
is
happen.
true.
I can't wait.
That
Hey,
did not
guys,
happen.
guys,
In the
guys.
history
It is
of
true.
COVID,
We'll get
that
research.
did not
We'll-
happen.
That's happening right now,
could,
Ramo.
It could possibly be
Vaccinated people
for
are
whatever-
dying at a larger rate than unvaccinated people right now.
Well, we'll get research on this.
Yeah.
and
we
that
will,
research
and I'll be
we're gonna-
right.
Hey, guys.
Because I
Alright.
wouldn't stick my neck out like this. I'm not a fucking idiot
Alright,
if
well,
I
hey.
hadn't seen it.
What's
Girls,
the next,
girls,
what's the next
girls,
topic?
girls.
What's the next
You get your
topic?
news
I
from a lot
can't
of weird
wait
places.
until next week, where I cannot wait. This is they call it tease in the business. Tune in the new year as we will get our facts straight. I'll do a
Sure.
little research. Everyone will do their research, and we'll find out who is really dying out there. But next on the list, I have factual evidence. When we look back at 2022, these are the teams that won in sports. How about something a little more fun here, boys?
Hey, let's talk about
The
it.
Rams won, the Warriors won, and the Astros, they reigned supreme in last
I'm not
year's
mad at
sports.
that. You
in
know, I'm not
2020.
mad at that list. You know, I'm not mad. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm good. You know,
You go with Houston and cheating?
shit.
That's
They
just
are
like if
cheating.
the Patriots won the Super Bowl again. Would you be okay
They
with that?
no hell no, because I don't like the Patriots.
Double standards.
No, it ain't no double standard because
Oh, okay.
nobody likes the Patriots. Like everybody hates the Patriots.
You like the Astros?
Yeah, I could tolerate them. I'm a Cubs
other
fan. Though.
other big news from this past
Go
year
Cubs.
was the chip dilemma. You know, there's been a
yeah.
chip shortage
And everything.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Everything going on with trying to get goods from one place to another. Our supply chain has
Supply
been
chain.
out of whack. The,
Johnny done make some chips my damn self, slaying them shits.
there
We
was
ain't got a shortage. I got you right
We
here.
ain't talking
I got
Chips
the
Ahoy
hookup.
now.
you got some chips? What do you
I
got?
got them
Barbecue?
chips.
Potato chips.
I can run them chips to you, son. Come holler at me. Come
Okay,
holler at me.
okay, bro Tato. Calm down there. Let's move on to rising costs of climate change. It seems like they really want to throw that climate change down your throat. Also, the electric vehicle production is set to surge. And it did start to surge in 2022, but they're claiming that there'll be a big surge in electric vehicles in 2023. We also talked a lot about
I do want one of them electric Chevys.
inflation.
Ooh.
Inflation was the big word of 2022 as well. So there you have it. That's the wrap on 2022.
Right?
Nice.
You know what I'm glad wasn't on that list?
What's that?
Mouth breathers.
People from Alabama, yeah, they
The
didn't get a
mouth
chance
breathers.
to
I'm
win.
glad they had nothing to do with anything part of that list.
All right,
We
this
don't
show
like
has
mouth
really
breathers.
flown by here.
With mouth breather free over here.
What's Tennessee doing?
I don't know what
Way
Memphis.
better than what
Memphis
you're
loves
doing.
calling out the Alabamians. It's time for
Good
our
enough Memphis today.
newsman to
All
give
right,
us
this is
the
the
news.
news.
I like it.
We're going
TK's
to
not so good news. Give
December
it to us.
21st. We got some birthdays on December 21st. We got Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
today,
What?
December 21st. He's
Royale with cheese,
Motherfucker.
motherfucker.
73 years old. Happy
Wow.
birthday, Samuel L.
Nice.
Jackson.
You know,
Happy
he didn't hit it
birthday,
big.
motherfucker.
He didn't hit it big until he got into his 40s. So
so never give up.
don't ever give up, kids.
Stephen Yuen,
That's right.
who is the Asian guy from The Walking Dead. Remember, did you see the episode when
Oh,
he
yeah,
died? when he got hit in the head with the bat
Yeah.
and squished his head? Oh,
Oh,
it's
that was
fucked up.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's 38. Happy birthday. Emmanuel Macron. He's the French president. He's 44. Emmanuel
Oh,
Macron.
yeah,
I just
that
wanted to
dude.
do that again because that's awesome.
Oh, that dude.
Reefer Sutherland. It's actually Kiefer Sutherland. He's 55.
Wow, happy birthday.
Ray
Kiefer.
Romano. Remember Raymond?
Everybody loves Raymond.
He's 64. Yeah. I always
Did
say it.
anybody even like that show?
I hated that show.
So
Hated.
everybody didn't like Raymond then.
Everybody loves
I
Raymond.
don't know that everybody
Not
did.
everybody
yourself.
love
Just-
Raymond.
yeah,
Watch
and
yourself. Watch yourself.
All right, so we got woke film critic Kathia Woods is her name. She's being mocked. She's accusing the Avatar creators, The Way of the Water, that's the new Avatar movie, of cultural appropriation, claiming that the white actors are cosplaying people of color by playing the blue aliens in Avatar.
It's possible.
I haven't seen the
I haven't
movie,
seen
so
the
I
movie
don't
either.
know.
I mean, but
Have you ever seen Avatar? They're like blue aliens.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible for? Well, I mean,
Are-
I
they're-
never looked at it that way.
Culturally appropriate a blue alien.
they don't seem
No,
to
I
act
didn't
urban
get
to
that
me
at
at
all.
all when I watched the first one. I haven't
Yeah,
seen the
I didn't
second
get
one,
that.
but yeah,
They're
like,
urban aliens.
I didn't see anybody like breakdancing or nothing.
But they say because they have braids and they're more like the Indians in the first one. I'm not allowed to say that. The Native Americans.
Good job.
That leads me
Good
to
job.
my
Good job.
one of my second stories, and that is Stanford releases a guide against harmful language. These are all the words that you shouldn't say in 2022. There's a long ass list.
Really?
One of these words is American. American is on the list. They say you shouldn't use the word American. You should use the
Okay.
word U.S. citizen. That's 2 words, I think, but it's a little harder to do.
Call us a social security number. There you
They
go.
want
That's
to
better.
eliminate many forms of harmful language, including racist, violent, and biased language. So there's some other words
Sure.
that they took out. Immigrant, of course, which should be replaced by person who has immigrated, or non-citizen. Also, avoid using the term walk-in hours. Should be swapped out for open hours in order to include those with disabilities because they can't walk
Really?
in.
Okay,
You know what I'm
come
saying?
on. Fucked up, I like it.
Get out of here, no.
So should we not say let's ride for people who don't have a car?
And then the common phrase is like beating a dead horse. You shouldn't say that because it's also cautioned
what, we
against
gonna beat a
because it
dead
might
cow?
have the idea normalizes violence against animals.
We're gonna beat
Yeah.
a dead zebra.
Who wants
That's
to beat
a
a
little
dead
stupid.
horse? It's
The
much
horse is
funner
already
to beat
dead.
a live one.
Anyways,
How about
kidding.
beat a dead mosquito?
that'd be
Mosquito.
good.
We'll
Oh
get
yeah,
them
I
all
beat those
damn
when they're
day.
alive.
Man, if you got to beat that motherfucker,
So,
you gotta
those are words they
Squish.
saying that we're not supposed to use no more. Or
Well, there's so many. There's lists. They have
Can we-
I'm
categories.
just saying
Can we
all
still
the
beat our
motherfucking
dicks?
words. I'm saying them all goddamn
Yeah,
tomorrow
we
night.
can. I think we can.
This is the end of the news
Tomorrow
here,
night.
Tomcat. Finish strong.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have time to do the next one. Next one is Gucci and Harry Styles ad slammed as he poses with this teddy bear shirt next to a
I'm glad you ran. I'm
toddler's
glad
mattress.
you ran out of time, so we don't need
That
to
was
do
that
that.
was that one was goes along with the what was it the Balenciaga scandal from like a week ago where they had all the little kids with the teddy bears and
That's
shit.
crazy.
And now they got Harry Styles. He teamed up with Gucci Haha to do a little ad where he's like with a toddler's mattress and he's carrying the toddler's mattress and he's got a teddy bear shirt on. So it's just like a little pedo. It's a little creepy.
Little
Weirdos, man.
It sounds very
Weirdos.
I mean, minor attracted adults.
nice.
Well, I want to
Say-
say
minor
Yeah.
attractive adults.
it's been a,
What the
That was good.
fuck?
That was good. That was good.
I just wanted to say
Sure
it's
that's
been
in the Stanford thing.
it's been a really good year here at 2022
Yeah.
with the Outcast podcast. Our listenership
great.
continues to grow, and we've actually been on the air. Congratulations to us for officially 1 year because we started the show at the
Holy
very
shit.
end of last year. So
Nice.
we've
Oh,
now
yeah.
expanded to the video thanks to Jordan and Jacob.
Yo,
That's
technical producer.
J Rock and Jay.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the work they do behind the
J&J.
scenes.
J&J Productions.
I think 2023 we intend to really offend more people.
Definitely.
That's definitely happening.
we-
Say more stupid shit. Just
Yes,
all
we
that.
can't wait, and thank you so much for coming along for the ride. So I would like to thank you guys, the Outcasts,
Thank you,
for
Jeffrey.
helping to make
You
it
too,
happen.
brother.
Thank you, man. You're the
Thank
man,
you.
bro.
All right, it's a big jerk off fest here at the end of
Hell yeah.
2022.
It's a sausage party.
Can I get a
Cameras.
oh yeah?
Cheese, cheers,
That's a
all
little
that good
weird.
stuff.
Peace. Oh.
That's a little weird, you know.
You got anything you want to say about Ron DeSantis before we go, Tomcat?
I love you, Ron.
Oh my
I
God.
love you, Ron.
Keep doing shit.
America.
If there's anybody you could like give a hand job to in 2022, who would it be? Who would you want to give a hand job to, Tomcat?
Definitely going to be Elon Musk on the hand job. But I'd give Ron DeSantis the reach around.
Yes.
Sweet. I'm sure I'll be happy
That
to hear
is
that. He comes to Southwest Florida quite often.
Tune in next year as Ramo and Tomcat debate vaccinations.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great year.
And reach arounds.
Oh gosh,
Reach
That
around
I'm
vaccinating.
for.
That's it.
that's insane.